Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to solve 9709 summer 25 paper 5-2 question number 1. And question number 1 is Rachel has 3 coins. The first coin is biased so that the probability of obtaining a head when it is thrown is 1/3. The second coin is biased so that the probability of obtaining a head when it is thrown is 1/4. And the third coin is fair, so the probability of head and tail is half and half. Rachel throws the 3 coins. At the same time, the random variable x is the number of tails that she obtains. Draw up the probability distribution table. So now we have to make a probability distribution table. Before that, I'm making a tree diagram for the 3 coins. Here it is head, here it is tail. Second coin, head and tail. Third coin, head and tail. Head and tail. Head and tail. Head and tail. Now, for the first coin, the probability of head is 1/3. So the probability of tail is 2/3. For the second coin, probability of head is 1/4. So tail is 3/4. Here it is 1/4. So the tail is 3/4. And the last half, 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 and half. Now, here it is. We have 3 heads. And the probability will be multiply all the probabilities, head, head, head. So it will be 1/24. And the next head, head, tail. And the probability again multiply all the branches 1/24. This will be head, tail, head. Again multiply all the branches. So it will be 3/24. This is head, tail, tail, multiply all the branches. So it will be again 3/24. Here it is tail, head, head. So multiply all the branches. So it will be 2/24. Now tail, head, tail. So it is 2/24. Second last, tail, tail, head. So it will be 6/24. And the last one, tail, tail, tail. So it will be 6/24. Now add, check whether the sum is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, and 12. 24, yes, 24/24, it is 1. So this probability tree is correct. Now we have to make a table for x and probability of x. Now, draw up the probability distribution table for x. And what is x? The number of tails. So it is possible 0 tail, 1 tail, 2 tails, and 3 tails. For 0 tail, we have 1/24. For 1 tail, we have this one, and this one. Add all of them. So it will be 6/24. For 2 tails, we have this one, and this one. So it will be 11/24. And for 3 tails, we have the last, which is 6/24. This is the probability distribution table for question number 1. Now, what we have in question number 2, the question number 2 is in Milford, 70% of the residents own a bicycle. A random sample of 160 residents is selected. Use a suitable approximation. Whenever we have to see this suitable approximation in the question, it means it's a question of normal, right? But the given conditions are of binomial, and we have to convert this question into normal, and then we have to calculate the answer. So now, in this question, the total number of residents are 160. Use a suitable approximation to find the probability that more than 120 of these residents own a bicycle. And the probability of bicycle is 70%. So it means P is 0.7. So Q is 1 minus P, 0.3. So now calculate NP. NP is 112. Calculate NQ. N multiplied by Q, it is 48. The both are greater than 5. So yes, we can convert this question of binomial, depends on N and P, into normal. So for normal, we also have to calculate NPQ, the variance. So it will be 33.6. So now I'm converting the question into normal. And here it is mean. Mean is 112. And variance is 33.6. Now we have to calculate the probability of X, which is greater than 120. In case of suitable approximation, we have to use a continuity correction thing. So X is greater than, if it is greater than 120, so make a power of 120, greater than 120, it means we have to start from 120.5. 120.5. Now convert X into Z by using a formula of X minus mean. And what is mean? 112 divided by standard deviation. The standard deviation is under root 33.6. It is under root of variance. So now the probability of Z greater than 1.466. We have to calculate the probability of Z greater than 1.466. Greater than positive, it means we have 1 minus from table. Just calculate the value from table and subtract from 1. You will get the final answer. 1.466 from the table is 0.9287. Subtract from 1. So the final answer is 0.00713. Question number 2. Hopefully it is clear. A simple question. Now, question number 3. A bag contains 4 blue marbles and 12 red marbles. One marble is selected at random from the bag. If this marble is blue, it is replaced in the bag, okay? But if it is red, it is not replaced. This is about the first marble. Now, a second marble is now selected at random from the bag. Find the probability that both marbles selected are the same color. Again, I'm making a tree diagram to make the question easier. Now, here it is, let's say blue, and this is, let's say red. There's a bag, there's a box in which 4 blue and 12 red. So now, for the first blue marble, it will be 4 over 16, and the red marble is 12 over 16. And after that, by following the condition of the question, the condition is if the first marble is blue, it is replaced in the bag. Okay. Now, if the blue marble is replaced in the bag, then the condition is same as the previous one. So again, taking out the blue marble is 4 over 16, and the red marble is 12 over 16. And for red marble, we don't have to replace. Now, so for this 12 red, then next red will be 11 over 15. So the remaining will be 4 over 15. This is the tree diagram. This is for blue and blue. This is for blue and red, red and blue, red and red. Now, so here, the first thing, the first branch probability will be 4 over 16 is 1 over 4. 4 over 16 is 1 over 4. So it will be 1 over 16. The second branch has 4 over 16 multiplied by 12 over 16. So it will be 3 over 16. The third branch, we have 12 over 16 into 4 over 15. So it will be 48 over 240. And this one will be 132 over 240. After cancellation, you can write in the simplest form. Now, in the first part, this is the tree diagram in the first part. Find the probability that the both marbles selected are of same color. It means the first branch and the last branch. So 1 over 16 plus 132 over 240. So the final answer is 49 over 80. And after that, in the B part, find the probability that the first marble is blue. Given that, after given that, it means we have to divide by the second marble is red. So the second marble is red is here. The second marble is red here. So now the total events are after given that. So it will be 3 over 16 plus 132 over 240. And now we have to calculate the probability that the first marble is blue. The first marble is blue. It means we have to calculate the probability of this branch from out of two branches, right? So here it is 3 over 16. So the final answer will be 15 over 59. A very simple question of probability. Now, question number 4. Vehicles approaching a certain road junction from Bromley must go either left, right, or straight. Over time, it is known that 30% turn left, 20% right, 45% straight. The driver of each vehicle chooses a direction independently of all other drivers. Now, in the first part, find the probability that the next three vehicles approaching this junction all go in different direction. So the first left, maybe left. Second, maybe right. Third, maybe straight. So we have to arrange these three directions. So for the arrangement of three direction, we have to write 3 factorial. So now the final answer according to this is 0.2025. Now in the B part, find the probability that from the vehicle approaching this junction, the first vehicle to go left is before the ninth vehicle. So now it's a question of geometric distribution and the probability of success is go left, and go left probability is go left is 0.3. Now, so P is 0.3 and Q is 0.7. We have to find the probability before ninth vehicle. So we have to write it like probability of x less than equal to 8, because in geometric progression, we always have to write less than equals to. So it will be 1 minus q power x, and the answer will be 1 minus 0.7 power 8, and the final answer is 0.942. And now, part C. Find the probability that from the vehicle approaching this junction, the second vehicle to go left is the seventh vehicle. Okay. It means there's no left, no left, no left, no left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left and seventh vehicle is also left. This is because the second vehicle going left. So now for this left, we have 0.3. For this left, we have 0.3. For these all not left, we have 0.7, power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this second last left, maybe is the third last, maybe is the fourth last, maybe is the fifth last, maybe is the sixth last, maybe is the seventh last. So for the placement of this second last L, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places, we have to write it like 6C1. The second last L is at one place out of any 6. So according to this, the final result will be 0.0908. Again, an easy question of geometric progression. Now, question number 5 about representation of data. In this, we have to make a cumulative frequency curve. On the grid, draw a cumulative frequency curve. Okay, how to make a cumulative frequency curve? First of all, we have to start from 0 because before this, we have 0 here. So the maximum cumulative frequency is 300 and the maximum x-axis is up to 90. So for 300, I'm making the graph like 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, and 300. Now, here in the x-axis, we are making like 20, 30, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. Now, the first 0 is 0. Second, 10 is 34. 10 is 34. So here it is 25. And 34 will be somewhere here. 10 is 34. 20 is 86. 20 is 86. Here it is 100. 86 somewhere here. Now, 86 will be like somewhere here. And after that, 30 is 142. 30 is 142. Sorry, again, there's a confusion for 86. 86 is like this one. Now, after that, 142. 30 is 142. 100. And here it will be 142 somewhere. And after that, 40 is 208. 40 is 208. Here it is 210. So somewhere here. And 60 is 265. 60 is 265, 250, 265. And 90 is 300. 90 is 300. Now we have to make a curve. As smooth as you can. Now, this is the first part. And after that, 120 students take more than k minutes to travel to college, use graph to estimate the value of k. if they are saying more than, if they are saying more than, it means we have to go 120 below from the top. So 300 minus 120 will be 180. And from 180, we have to move. From 180, we have to move. So 180 is somewhere this one by dotted line. Go down, use scale so that you can get the real value. I'm not using the scale. So the value is somewhere, it is 35 or else, right? So the value of K for part B, the value of K is 35. After that, in the C part, calculate estimate of the mean and standard deviation of the time, right? It's a question of 6 marks. So for mean and standard deviation, for mean and standard deviation, what we have to do? First of all, we have to make a column that is called column of class boundaries, which is the first 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, then 30 to 40, then 40 to 60, and then 60 to 9. Make a column of mid values, x, 0 plus 10 divided by 2, 5, 15, 25, 35. We are adding the both values divided by 2, 50, 75. And after that, the column of frequency. Column of frequency. The column of cumulative frequency is given. We just have to subtract the previous one to get the frequency. So now, how to calculate? How to calculate the frequency column? In this, you just have to subtract the cumulative frequencies to get the frequency. So the first is 34. The next one is 86 minus 34. It will be 52. The next one is 142 minus 86. It will be 56 and so on. So you will get 66, 57, and 35. Now, after that, for finding out mean and standard deviation, we have to make a column of x squared. I'm making a column of x squared. So it will be 5 squared is 25. 15 squared is 225. 25 squared is 625. 35 squared is 1225. 50 squared is 2500. 75 squared is 5625. Now we have to make a column of fx, frequency multiplied by x. So 34 multiplied by 5 is 170. 52 multiplied by 15. 52 multiplied by 15 is 780. 25 multiplied by 56, 1400. 35 multiplied by 66, 2310. 50 multiplied by 57, 2850. 75 multiplied by 35, 2625. And now we have to make a column of fx squared. So now f multiplied by x squared. 34 multiplied by 25, 850. 52 multiplied by 225, 11700. 56 multiplied by 625, 35000. 66 multiplied by 1225, 80850. 57 multiplied by 2500, 142500. 35 multiplied by 5625. It will be 140625. Now we have to calculate the mean and standard deviation. So now for mean, we have a formula. Summation of fx divided by summation of f. So now we are calculating f. So 34 plus 52 plus 56 plus 66 plus 57 plus 35. It is 300. Now sum of fx. So it will be 2625 plus 2850 plus 2310 plus 1400 plus 780 plus 170. It is 10135. And now summation of fx squared, 850 plus 11700 plus 35000 plus 80850 plus 142500 plus 140625. It will be 411525. Now here it is, fx over f, summation of fx 10135 divided by summation of f 300. So the answer will be 10135 divided by 300. The answer is 33.8. And standard deviation is summation of fx squared divided by summation of f minus mean squared. I'm just replacing the values in the formula and calculating the result. So it will be 411525 divided by 300 minus 33.8 squared. So it will be 10 under root. The final answer is 15.14. These are standard deviation and mean of the given question. Again, it's not a difficult question, a simple question of 6 marks. Now, the next one. Now, question number 6, question of permutation combination. Find the number of different ways in which the 10 letter in the word amalgamate can be arranged so that there is an M at the beginning and M at the end and no A's are together. Okay. I'm making 10 boxes according to the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, M is here. M is here. There are 2M only we have in the world. So for first M, out of 2, anyone, out of 1, anyone, right? And after that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, in which we have 4A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 other letters. So they are L, G, T, E. L, G, T, E. Now, we have to arrange 4 A's as they are not together. So it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 places to arrange 4 A's. So I'm writing it like 5P4 multiply by LGTE. It is 4 factorial and divided by, for 2M, 2 factorial. For 4 A's, we have 4 factorial. And by this, we are getting the result. And the result is 120. Now, in the B part, what we have in the B part, find a number of different ways in which the 10 letters in the word amalgamate can be arranged with exactly 3 letters between the 2M. Exactly 3 letters between the 2M. Now, again, I'm making 10 boxes. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm arranging M, let's say here, then 1, 2, 3, then M. So exactly 3 letters between 2M, I'm making a big rectangle here, a big box for this arrangement. And now for the first M out of 2, for the last M out of 1, here we have to arrange 3 letters between 2M. So how many letters are remaining? There are 8 letters are remaining. So I'm arranging 8P3, 3 letters out of 8. And then the total boxes are one big box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multiply by 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial for 2M, 4 factorial for 4 A's. And according to this, the final answer is 10080. So now it's a question of permutation and combination, the second last question of your exam. And now the last question, question number 7, is a pure question of normal distribution. Now, kestrels are birds whose adult wingspans are normally distributed with mean this and standard deviation this. A random sample of 120 adults is selected. How many of these 120 adults would you expect to have wingspan between 72.4 and 76.3? A very simple question. I'm making a simple curve, normal curve. In this normal curve, what is the mean? The mean is 74.8. And we have to calculate the birds in between 72.4 to 76.3. These are the values of X because the mean is not equals to 0. Converted into Z by the formula X minus mean upon standard deviation. So after conversion, 72.4 will be minus 0.75 minus 0.75. This will be 0 and this will be 0.75. 0.469. We have to find the probability of this portion. So the probability up to 0.469 minus the probability up to minus 0.75. It is positive, so we have to calculate it from table. Minus, it is less than negative. Less than negative is 1 minus from table. So now from table 0.469 is 0.6805 minus 1 minus from table 0.75 is 0.7734. Now, according to this, it is 0.454 and multiply it with 120. So you will get the number of adults. So it will be 54.5. So the final answer will be 54 or 55. Hopefully part A is clear. Now, in the B part, what we have in the B part is like the masses of adult cells are normally distributed with mean mu, standard deviation sigma. They are not given. It is known that 20%. Okay, I'm making a curve first. So now, what they are saying that the mean is mu. And now, 20% of adults have mass greater than 0.202. Greater than means we have to mark here. 20% is this, means 0.2. And the value is 0.202. And after that, 28 have mass less than. For less than this one, 28%, 0.28. And the value given is 0.185. We have to calculate mean and standard deviation by the given probabilities. So for 0.28, this is less than the value 0.185. So I'm saying that the probability of Z, if the probability is less than 0.5, then subtract it from 1 minus 0.28. So 1 minus 0.28, the result is 0.72. 0.72. The probability, calculate the value of Z. According to this, the value of Z will be minus 0.583. Why minus? Because it is before mean. And now X is 0.185 minus mean upon standard deviation equals to minus 0.583. And I'm saying that the mu is equals to 0.185 plus 0.583 standard deviation. Let's say this is equation 1. And after that, this next one, probability of Z is equals to 0.2. 1 minus 0.2 is 0.8. The value of Z by the reverse process of 0.8 is 0.842. Positive side. So X is 0.202 minus mean upon standard deviation is equals to 0.842. And again, the value of mean is 0.202 minus 0.842 times standard deviation. It is equation 2. By solving equation 1 and 2, the value of mean is 0.0119 and standard deviation is 0.192. Right? Now, a question of 5 marks. Now, after that, in the C part, 10 adults are selected at random. Find the probability that fewer than 3 have masses greater than. Okay. It's a question of binomial, X distributed binomial. The number of things 10. Probability of success is more than 0.202. And more than 0.202 is given in our question, which is 20%, which is 0.2. So the P is 0.2. What we have to calculate? Find the probability that fewer than 3, right? We have to calculate the probability of X less than 3. So it means we have to calculate the probability of X 0 plus probability of X 1 plus probability of X 2. Here, N is 10, P is 0.2, so Q is 0.8. Now, by using the formula of binomial, NC0, P power 0, Q power 10 plus 10C1, P power 1, Q power 10 minus 1, 9 plus 10C2, P power 2, Q power 10 minus 2, 8. So now, the final answer is 0.678. The last question. We started the paper at 4 a.m., finished at 4:57 with discussion. So it means there's no time management problem in this paper of stats, right? For PDF of the paper, you may message me, WhatsApp me at my number and get the solved PDF. Thank you very much.